One, I believe it's May 1st, right? It's the first of the month, like Dennis said. Speaking of first of the month, if anybody has a block of commodity cheese, I would gladly take it off your hands and pay you double of what your neighbor pays. Commodity gold, a brick of gold. Come on out, dancers, and dance with the birthday girl, Hokia Wee McLeod. Kia, happy birthday. We have a whistle. I believe that's Wild Horse. I believe that's Vince Rain. Shout out to Kehuan, Alberta. Dr. Lillian Gadwa's hometown, Grey Eagle. Where you at, brother? Grey Eagle.
I need to see the dance judges. Dance judges. Dance judges.
Hi, Wild Horse, for honoring that whistle carrier and that whistle there and bringing us onto the dance floor. We're going to keep the vibes going. We're going to keep the vibes going and coming on down. Let me see who's after Wild Horse. Who's after Wild Horse coming on down? Southern Slam, are you there? Nope. Showtime, are you there? We'll come on over to Showtime. Bring the microphone on over to Showtime. We're going to sing one of those songs from the Black Hills of the Hesapa. The Hesapa Makoche. The Hesapa Noshka Oskate in October 5th, 6th, and 7th, I do believe. Is that right? I believe this year is the Hesapa Rapid City Black Hills Powwow. We're going to be jamming up there. October 7th, 8th, and 9th. Anytime you're ready, Novi, Showtime, Intertribal, 4 starts. Right on, Showtime. Right on, boys. Sounding good. As we move on down the line from Showtime, where we at? Who's next there? The horses? Nope, no horses. Motown, are you there? All right, Motown, here we go. Bring that microphone to Motown. Want to give a quick shout out to Creston, BC, Unite the People, Oklahoma City, Denela Augustine celebration, June 1st, team dance special. Come on up. And also shout out to Wiki, Wikwimicon, July 29, 30, 31st, unceded territory, Ontario. Motown, let's hear it loud and proud, brother.
Larry Yazzie.
All right, microphone man, go right next back door to do the horses there. Kenny, are you still ready now? All right, Kenny. The horses, report to your drum. Also want to give a quick shout out to David and Bessie Yepa. They're still up. David and Bessie Yepa, shout out. Also want to give a shout out to Wayne Silas Jr. Also want to give a shout out to Julie LeBrake, Sequan, California. Jules, where you at, homegirl? Also, Howie Thompson, carry the kettle. He was watching tonight with Burr, Maz, Marshall, Jarrell, and crew. I don't know if Marshall got that job at the radio station or not, but let me know if he was too tall. The Horses.
Lead singer for each invited drum.
Alex Alvarez, Lillian Gadwal, come on up to the announcer's stand. Right on, Horses. There you go, Kenny. I didn't forget about you. We're going to keep it rolling here around the horn. I want to give a quick shout out to Kayla Marie Bointy, watching from Apache, Oklahoma. I don't know if she's still sitting poolside at Tulsa or not, but shout out to Kayla. We still need Lillian Gadwa, Dr. Gadwa, and Alex Alvarez. Come on up. We're going to kick it on over there to, who is that over there? Rose Hill? Stand by. Let's bring that microphone on over to Rose Hill. They're going to bring back sounds of Skamitzen. Z. Shout out to Bethany Sam. Also, June Hamilton, Pawnee, Oklahoma, says a shout out to my daughter, Tukey Brady. Happy birthday, Tukey and her family. Poncho, they're in Vegas watching, celebrating. And also, Poncho is rubbing her feet, too. They've been gambling all day. Thank you, Auntie June. Right on. Junie. Seabass, Seabiscuit. Yeah, I gave a shout out to the Legends Casino Memorial Day weekend, Toppenish, Washington. Yakima Legends. Rose Hill, let's do it to it. Take me back to 1993. Z. Shout out to Harriet Chemicase in Dallas. Now go to bed. We need men's Southern Fancy, 2593, we got a tie. 2593-2742, men's Southern Fancy. Cinch it up, strap it on, get it ready, we got a tie. Motown, stand by. Shout out to Nadine Obi. There you go. Shout out to Craig Outshoulder and Janelle Turtle. Shout out to Samaya Oppenheim from Merritt, British Columbia. Happy 14th birthday, Brennan Wolf. Shout out to Cree Serenity. Oh man, right on, right on. Yep, let's announce those numbers again and then we'll go one more intertribal so I can do it again. Dancer number 2593, Southern Fancy, men, Southern Fancy, number 2593, and dancer number 2742. Men Southern Fancy, 2742, and dancer number 2593. Who's next in line over there? Who is it? Let's see. Is that Buck Wild? Is that Bullhorn? All right, let's rock the house one more time. Bullhorn. We need those Southern fancy dancers. Come on down and let us know you're ready to go. Shout out to Alphonse Obi, Big Pine Cone, from your brother, Justin Whiteclay. Shout out to Clint and Renee Whitstone, Onion Lake, Saskatchewan. All right, thank you, Bullhorn. Let's clear the arena floor. Bullhorn, was that an Indian Nation song? Shout out to Indian Nation and prayers to the Totus family. Hi, brother Bullhorn. Thank you for rendering that, remembering our family up there in Washington. Sadis, Washington, right? Up there, the Totus family. Let's bring them in. Southern Fancy, 2593-2742. Vince, let's break this tie, brother.
Johnny Mo, stand by, brothers Motown. Once again, we got a tie in our Southern categories. Do not know which place, but both contestants, come on out. Cricket, we got our judges here. Dance judges that have been called upon to break this tiebreaker. We've got them both? Okay. Al, we got both our judges. Last call. Here we go. Last call. Men's, Southern Men's Fancy Feather, 2593-2742. We have one contestant out there. Here we go. Handshake, man. What a way to start it out. Randy, let us know when we're ready. Cricket, judges are ready to go. Motown's ready. Al, are we ready? Hold up. Okay, dancer's choice. Sorry, Motown. You want to go over to Buck Wild. That's fine. Mike Runner, on over to Buck Wild. I want to thank our drum groups that kept their membership present right here. Next year, we're not excusing anybody till we hear from the tabulators, right? We'll in there tribal all night, man. It's too bad we ain't got the Midnight Cowboy still going. Hey. All right, as soon as they make their way on over there, judges are ready to go. Tiebreaker song, we do not know. Could be for first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. But before these guys right here, Southern Style Men's Fancy. Cricket, are we ready? All right, here we go. Buck Wild. Having a round of applause one more time. Come on up, boys. Mitchell Baker, Amos Yaze. And thank you very much, Buck Wild. Now, I'm not sure yet, but I hope we don't have any more ties. Rule of thumb, never get undressed, never leave the arena till we tell you there's no ties and we hear from the tabulators wherever they're at, whoever they are. So there you go, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, boys. Ruben, let's get some more in the tribals going right here, man. Motown standby. We apologize earlier here, but it was Dancer's choice. They went with a Southern style over there, Buck Wild, and they gave him a good one.
We have a tie between the Tingley Wildcats right here, between the Johnson boys. How many people wanted to see this tiebreaker? All right, get out there then. Get out there, tiebreaker. The winner gets bragging rights. No points, nothing. Tie and all right, Ty, get out there. Motown, we'll come to you. Motown, we're going to come to you for a tiebreaker right here on a Saturday night. This is for bragging rights of who's the fastest fancy dancer in Tingley, Arizona. The winner. The loser has to butcher the sheep for the winner. Say, you ready? 2 starts. All right, let's go 4. Motown, 4 starts, Johnny. 4 starts. Let's break it. Let's see who's got the fastest pair of size 6 moccasins. Here we go. Motown. All right. The scorecard's in. The champion is Motown. Yeah. Let's get some round dancing going on. Let's get some round dancing going. We need a Wild Horse. You still set up?
So, as we're setting up for announcements, winners, I want all the folks, tabulators, and everybody bring your tabulations down, and we're ready to go. But one of the things that I want to say, I want to start by saying thank you to all of you for bringing us back. Because without you, As he always said, without the drums, we have no dance. But without the dance and the drums, we have nothing. So with you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then beyond that, I want to say a few other things, because for me, in the last 3 years, especially, realities have set in. And I don't know if many of you remember, maybe you do. A few years ago, several years ago, a gentleman by the name of Orland Callinglast came to gathering. Orland came to the very first one in the horse arena, which is just a few buildings over from here. And then he came back when we were at UNM, at the pit. And in that visit, he sat down and talked to me. He had just come from India, and he had been visiting for some Dalai Lama. He piped with the Dalai Lama. During that time, he was shocked when the Dalai Lama mentioned me. He asked him, after they smoked his pipe, would he bring that pipe to me? Orland, very spiritual man, those of you that know him, from Alberta. In the center of the arena, he then dressed me in his outfit, his bustles, and then he gave me his pipe and his bag. Though I have never used either of those in public or anywhere, but that pipe is very sacred. Many times I've traveled with it just for what's in it. The last breath in it was Orland's and the Dalai Lama. Through that time, I realized what he was doing. He gave me strength, but even though that strength needed feeding, and I picked that up, I received nourishment through ceremonies and different people who encouraged us to go on. Sometimes it's important for me to stand up for the people. We've done it on several different times. Bino Garcia is here. Bino has been with us for a long, long time. He doctored Lita and took care of her through the transplant, which is now 12 years ago. He took her through that journey. He brought a lot of medicine to her and to us. And since that time, he's been strong in our life. He brought Leonard Crow Dog just a few weeks before her surgery, and he too doctored Lita. The other night, Tuesday night, we had a ceremony here to bless this arena. Wednesday, I woke up and I felt something was going to be different, something that was going to be challenging for me to do this weekend. Not just put this on, that's another challenge. So I used modern technology and I texted him and asked him, I told him that I felt something wasn't the way that, just smooth in my thoughts. And I asked him to watch over us. I did not know where it was coming from, what it would be. On Friday, right after grand entry, those of you that were here, I introduced the president of the Albuquerque City Council, followed by another council member. And then there was a politician we did not invite. A woman who dares, and I say dare, through her commercials on TV, to insult, to tear down, not only all of us here, but everybody that did not look like her. She talks about things that none of us talk about or discuss. She doesn't understand There's this movement going on throughout the country that's called critical race theory, and they try to use it on us. That is wrong. They don't understand. They want to erase our history. But we use our history to learn where we come from and where we're at now and even where we're going. If our history books and people are not allowed to talk about things, they shut it down, then they're going to kill us all. And that's what they really want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. This pandemic was not in, they could have done worlds with this. They set it loose on all of us. That's why we lost so many people. That's why we could not control it. We could not talk to our spiritual leaders and use the traditional medicines that have guided us for so long, because this was an evil from another place. So I stood up to her right here, where no other politician, I'm not one. I had nothing to lose in that arena. So I confronted her about these things, and commercials on TV and that about the race theory and all these things. She showed young little kids, brown-faced kids, and made it seem like all of us were doing harm to them. So I told her what was wrong, and that for her to be here was basically wrong. She's welcome here. But with her stand, and she was so excited, she wanted to tell you all to vote for her, no, was not going to go there. So I confronted her and told her to take those things out of commercials. Change it. Let's talk about the homeless here in Albuquerque. Those of you that are here, you know the problems we have. You also know about people that are in dire need, the poverty, the other things we have, the issues that affect all of us. They don't want to talk about it. What they want to do is they want to go along with a serious thing where they put us back in that lower level of life. All of us here have had a wonderful time. We've shown that we can heal ourselves, that we had a good time. Through this powwow, I saw nothing but laughter and happiness and people shaking hands. We had a meeting Thursday night before we started on Friday. That meeting was with our head staff. It too was a healing. We talked, we laughed, there was tears, and there was encouragement to one another. So what I say to all of you is don't be scared. Don't be afraid of these people. I'm not telling you to confront them, but if you want to, that's you. But know where we're going. Know your culture. Save your language. We lost so many elders, so many. At the state fair, we put a board up there. They asked us to run the Indian village. Those of you who were there, you know what that was for, because we set it up so that the people that were in mourning could come and put their names of those they've lost on that board. The board was longer than our dance floor is here. And by the end of the week, that board was full of names. There was no more room to write. People went to the board. They couldn't put any more names. And those that could, they kneeled down, they cried. It was a place to relieve some of that. We felt the pain. We did everything we could during that time with Paul here. He was a tool. He was a friend. He was exactly what we all needed, because he's a master of the internet. We used everything we had. We opened up our radio show on iHeart, and we talked to the people. Once a week, we had a little bit of fun, but we were dead serious about trying to encourage people to go on, to be safe, to do everything it took, to think about their families and try to get through this. We held numerous different types of virtual events. We reran Gathering of Nations, as you all saw, the 2019 and 2020. And then we had the live last year. We also did something really unique. A guy we know, the three of us, named Andy Frasco. I took his lead, and we had contemporary dance parties. We called in our friends. We called in DJ Logic. He was up here with us tonight. He performs on Stage 49 for nearly 10 years now. He's one of the biggest international DJs in the world. He ran the music for those dance parties. Michael Roberts' daughter, Tiara, was to be married at that 2020 powwow, and it didn't happen. So we contacted them, and we had that wedding during that one of those dance parties. And Jay Mule here, he presided over their wedding live to the world as they got married. Another friend of ours, Oteil Burbridge from Dead & Company, he played a bass solo for them. These were the people I brought together, Lita, Melanie, and I, so that we could reach out to you to just give you some relief, the struggles that were going on. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the encouragement, the words. We'll take it with us. But what I want you to do is also take this energy from here, take it home, don't forget it, spread it. Tell everybody you were here. Tell everybody that there's something good coming, that we've got a lot of strength, and if we stay together, we can get there. Keep singing, keep dancing, keep laughing, keep talking. That's all I'm going to say right now, but thank you again. Give yourselves a big hand. You are the stars out there. Now let's announce some winners.
I believe we're going to take the Eagle staff after the winners, they said. Are we doing the singing contest first?
We're going to call our judges, drum judges, singing judges, come out and join us. And I guess you guys are going to do this, or how does this work? Where's Cricket? You guys can handle that. I'll take those. Oh, yeah. Let's have another big hand for this fantastic lady right here. She's great. Won everything tonight. So let's get going. We'll be here all night if we're not careful. We're ready.
All right. Thank you, Derek. We're going to start things out with the Golden Age Women Northern. Here we go. In fifth place goes to Sandra Plenty Wounds. From Fort Hall, Idaho, 5th place, Golden Age Women, Northern Style, Sandra Plenty Wounds. Your 4th place winner goes to Wanda Nelson, Window Rock, Arizona. Your 3rd place winner goes to Stephanie Swallow, Anadarko, Oklahoma. Your 2nd place winner, once again in the Golden Age Women Northern, Laura Draper, Kirtland, New Mexico. And your 1st place champion, Golden Age Women Northern Style, Carmen Claremont, Marshalltown, Iowa. Your champion. That is all of our beautiful, lovely Golden Age Women Northern Style.
Need our photographers to come on down and get the pictures.
Quickly, once again, we're waiting for Sandra Plenty Wounds, Wanda Nelson, Stephanie Swallow, Carmen Claremont. All right, we're going to move on here to the Golden Age Women Southern. Golden Age Women Southern. In 5th place goes to Delane Alley, White Oak, Oklahoma, Delane Alley. Your 4th place winner goes to Mary Olson, Bethany, Oklahoma. 3rd place goes to Leah McGurk Brown, Sacramento, California. And your 2nd place winner goes to Sharon Brookshoulder, Gallup, New Mexico. Your 1st place champion, Tanya Moore, Guthrie, Oklahoma. 1st place champion. Randy, what do we got? Northern on one side, Southern on the other, is that right? Okay. You other dancers, take note of those 2 tables. We got Northern on one side and Southern on the other. We move right along to the Golden Age Women Fancy / Jingle. In 5th place, Alana Tatusis Baker by way of Newtown, North Dakota. Your 4th place winner, Ladybird Jack, White Cone, Arizona. Your 3rd place winner, Denise One Star, Rosebud, South Dakota. And your 2nd place winner, Melinda Goodwill, Regina, Saskatchewan. And your 1st place champion, Violet Redhouse, Mesa, Arizona.
Now we go to Golden Age Men Northern Traditional. 5th place, Richard Parker, San Jacinto, California, Omaha Nation. Richard Parker. 4th place in Golden Age Men Northern Tradition, Larry White Jr. from Plummer, Idaho, Dinan Nation. Larry White Jr. 3rd place, Alvin Nicotine from Cando, Cree and Assiniboine. Alvin Nicotine. 2nd place, Thomas Edison Yazzie Winslow, Arizona, the Dan Nation. Thomas Edison Yazzie. And our champion, Golden Age Men's Northern Traditional, first place, Kevin Hewahe. Kevin Hewahe. From Carry the Cattle, Saskatchewan, Nakota Nation. Now we go to Golden Age Men's Southern. Fifth place, Golden Age Men's Southern, Ben Henry. Ben Henry from Smith Lake, New Mexico, Diné Nation. Fourth place, Golden Age Men's Southern, Albert Francis. Albert Francis from Pinon, Arizona, Diné Nation. Third place, Golden Age Men's Southern, Michael Grant Sr., Bloomfield, New Mexico, Omaha Nation. Second place in Golden Age Men's Southern, Rick Yazzie, Flagstaff, Arizona, Diné Nation. And our champion this year, Golden Age Men's Southern, first place, Kelly Grant, Rama, New Mexico, Omaha Tribe of Nebraska and Iowa. Now we go to Golden Age Men's Fancy and Grass. We need the train whistle. Fifth place, Golden Age Men's Fancy and Grass, Orenzo Snyder, Mesquite, Nevada, Diné Nation. Dr. Orenzo Snyder. Fourth place, Terry Johnson. Terry Johnson from Pinon, Arizona, Diné Nation. Third place, James Reeder from Logan, Utah, Wichita, and Caddo Nations. All right, James Reeder, good to see you. Second place, Mike One Star, Two Strike, South Dakota, Lakota Nation. Mike One Star. And our champion, Golden Age Man, Fancy and Grass. First place, Jonathan Windy Boy, Rocky Boy, Montana, Chippewa Cree Nations.
All right, here we go. Congratulations to all the Golden Age winners. And now we'll go into the Teen Girls Fancy. Teen Girls Fancy Shawl in fifth place from White Swan, Washington, Jovina Scabirobe. Teen Girls Fancy fourth place from Gallup, New Mexico, Viviana El Montoya. In third place, from Lucachucay, Arizona, Nevea Jishi. In second place, Teen Girls Fancy from Flagstaff, Arizona, of the Doko Heslid, Morning Rain Hunani. And your champion, Teen Girls Fancy from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Rayanna Bird, your champion. Announcing the winners in the Teen Girls Jingle. In fifth place, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Cedar, Mainville. In fourth place, from Browning, Montana, Ree Spoon Hunter. Rihanna Spoon Hunter. In third place, from Luca Chuca, Arizona, Taylor Jishi. In second place, Teen Girls Jingle, from Kiwa, New Mexico, Leilani Tenorio. And your champion, from Hera, Washington, Tasha McLeod, your champion. Announcing the winners in the Teen Girls Northern Traditional. In fifth place, from North Battleford, Saskatchewan, Deanna Star Chief. In fourth place, from Plummer, Idaho, Tihi White. In third place, from Whitecap, Saskatchewan, Harmony Spidell. In second place, from Whitecap, Saskatchewan, Nina Lastly. And your champion in the Teen Girls Northern Traditional. She is also the head young lady dancer at Manitowoc Celebration in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Your champion, Tessa Holds the Enemy Abby. Your champion. I got that shout out, Tessa. Teen Girls Southern Traditional in fifth place. From Table Mesa, New Mexico, Kiana Slim. In fourth place, from Ponca City, Oklahoma, Kathleen Hedman. I believe that's also Hunka, sister of Tessa, right? Nina, lastly, from Tama, Iowa. What did I say? Saskatchewan? Sorry, Nina. Nina, lastly, from Tama, Iowa, Meskwaki, and Dakota. Announcing the winners in third place in the Southern Traditional, from Bluff, Utah, Kolani Yazi. Second place, from Shawnee, Oklahoma, Tylin Thurman. And your champion from Moore, Oklahoma, Nuka Naivi Chibidi.
Now we go to Teen Boys Fancy Dance. Fifth place, Teen Boys Fancy, Elijah Half from Edmonton, Alberta, Cree Nation. Elijah Half. Fourth place, Buster Cleveland from Linden Station, Wisconsin, Ho-Chunk Nation. And third place, Kevin Brown, Sacramento, California, Dene and Dequeño. Second place, Desan Schofield, Mayetta, Kansas, Potawatomi and Wintu nations. And our champion, Teen Young Boys Fancy Dance, first place, RJ Twitter, Peyton, Colorado, Mandan and Hidatsa nations. Now we go to Teen Boys Grass Dance. Fifth place, Thomas Bearstail, Lincoln, Nebraska. Fourth place, Michael Esquash Jr., Steinbach, Manitoba, Swan Lake First Nation, Cree, and Ojibwe. Third place, Nathan Littlechild, Flagstaff, Arizona, Dene and Cree Nations. Second place, Xavier Bolton, Standoff, Alberta, Blood Nation. Our champion in Teen Boys Grass Dance, first place, Jackson Taken Alive, Eagle Butte, South Dakota, Cheyenne River, Lakota. Now we go to Teen Boys Northern Traditional. Fifth place, Teen Boys Northern Traditional, Kino Awanape from Kashina, Wisconsin, Menominee. Fourth place, Chayton Hoskins from Leander, Texas, Katua, Cherokee. Third place, Cole 3 Irons from Fort Totten, North Dakota, Sioux and Crow Nations. Second place, Jarir Mercier Zorthian from Enoch, Alberta, Enoch Nation. And first place in Teen Boys Northern Traditional, our champion, Rusty McLeod, Hera, Washington, Puyallup Nation. Now we go to Teen Boys Southern Straight. Fifth place in Teen Boys Southern Straight, Alec Kent from Ponca City, Oklahoma, Ponca Nation. Fourth place, Eric Belcourt from Snowflake, Arizona, Dene Nation. Third place, Keaton Tohei Tartza from Anadarko, Oklahoma, Kiowa and Osage Nations. Second place, Dino Medicine Bird Busby from Jones, Oklahoma, Cheyenne and Kiowa Nations. Our champion in Teen Boys Southern Straight, first place, Ronald Manasseh Jr., Lawton, Oklahoma, Comanche Nation.
Randy, see your line short on the Southern, so I'm going to move around here and get into some Southern categories, okay, to keep the lines kind of even. We don't want to get too congested over there, okay? We're going to do Southern. You see the lines are short here? Oh, you're going to move them? Okay. We'll stay right on. Women's Fancy Shawl, good call. All right, got a plan. Women's Fancy Shawl, here we go. In fifth place, Desiree Tatusis is your fifth place winner. Women's Fancy Shawl. We go to our fourth place winner, Kea Claremont is your fourth place winner. And your third place winner, Tavian Lasley, third place. And your second place winner, Eatosh Bird, second place. And your first place champion, Lauren Oaks Yaze, first place champion. We move on to the women's jingle dress. In 5th place, Jonah Brady. 5th place, Jonna Brady. And your 4th place winner, Prairie Rose Jack. Your 3rd place winner, Sheena Kane. Your 2nd place winner, Ashley Garcia. And your 1st place champion, women's jingle dress, Acacia Redel. 1st place champion. We move on to the women's northern cloth. In 5th place, Faith Goodstriker. 5th place. In 4th place, we go to Amber Oldhorn. Amber Oldhorn, 4th place. Your 3rd place winner, Michaela Sage, 3rd place. And your 2nd place winner, Nicole Nordwall. And your 1st place champion, Tia Lone Tree Gray, 1st place champion.
Announcing the winners in the women's southern cloth. 5th place, from Bloomfield, New Mexico, Michael Grant. In 4th place, from Rama, New Mexico, Patsy Grant. Happy anniversary from your babe. I believe it was today they got married, right? Or yesterday. Kelly and Patsy Grant, the newlyweds. 10 years, I believe. I've been calling them newlyweds. 3rd place from Shawnee, Oklahoma, Sophia Thurman. In 2nd place from Flagstaff, Arizona, Roberta Smith. And your champion. Remember that wicked Anadarko look she was giving me in that team dance? I told you. From Anadarko, Oklahoma, Chaylene Tohei Tarza, your champion. Yeah. Women's Northern Buckskin. In 5th place from Loop, Arizona, Lillian Shakespeare Largo. In 4th place from Regina, Saskatchewan, Kaylee Starblanket. In 3rd place from Fort Capel, Saskatchewan, Krista Marie Goodwill. In 2nd place from St. Michael, North Dakota, Lana Street. And your champion, women's Northern Buckskin, even though her man's in Vegas at the NFL draft, she don't have to give anything to Milo. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Randy Bird, your champion. Just kidding, she might have to wire Milo a couple hundo. Milo Smith, I know you're watching online. Women's Southern Buckskin in 5th place from Ponca City, Oklahoma, Whitney Sage. In 4th place from Phoenix, Arizona, Victory Randall. In 3rd place from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tony Satoke Mill. May 28th and May 29th, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma events. Unite the People Powwow. It's going to be a good one. Scissortail Park. 2nd place from Pawnee, Oklahoma, Cheyenne Brady. And your champion from Reserve, Kansas, Danita Goodwill, the champion.
All right, moving right along to the men's chicken dancers. What a lineup we had. Your 5th place winner goes to Trevor Jim from Brim Hall, New Mexico. Your 4th place winner, Mr. Marty Thurman, Shawnee, Oklahoma. Your 3rd place winner, Dakota Schrock, Mandaree, North Dakota. Your 2nd place winner, Mr. Nelson Baker, Newtown, North Dakota. And your 1st place champion, Angelo Begay from Oklahoma. We move on to the men's Northern Fancy. What a lineup here also. Your 5th place winner, Daniel Schofield, Mayetta, Kansas. Your 4th place winner, David the Man Cleveland, Linden Station, Wisconsin. Your 3rd place winner, Xavier Littlehead, Lawrence, Kansas. Your 2nd place winner, Patrick Showtime Mitsuing, Loon Lake, Saskatchewan. And your 1st place champion, Jonathan Nomi, Worley, Idaho. 1st place champion. We move on to the men's Southern Fancy. What a lineup. Here we go. In 5th place, Graham Primo, Shawnee, Oklahoma, 5th place. Your 4th place winner, Silas White Buffalo, Granite Falls, Minnesota. Your 3rd place winner, Tyler Thurman, Shawnee, Oklahoma. Your 2nd place winner, Amos Yazzie III, Tingley, Arizona. And your 1st place champion, Mr. Mitchell Baker, Lawrence, Kansas. Congratulations to those winners.
Men's grass dance. 5th place in men's grass dance, Chad Starr Jr. from Waterloo, Iowa, Spokane Nation. 4th place, Rusty Gillette, Brandon, North Dakota, Arikara, Hidatsa. 3rd place, John Taken Alive from Eagle Butte, South Dakota, Cheyenne River, Lakota. 2nd place, Randy Pascaman, West Valley City, Utah, Plains Cree Nation. And our champion this year, men's grass dance, 1st place, Adam Nordwall, Henderson, Nevada, Shoshone, Chippewa, and Diné. Next, we go to men's Northern Traditional. 5th place, Russell McLeod, Hera, Washington, Puyallup Nation. 4th place, Donovan Harry, Apache, Oklahoma, Fort Sill Apache, and Hunkpapa. 3rd place, Brendo Jack, White Cone, Arizona, Diné Nation. 2nd place, Richard Street, St. Michael, North Dakota, Meskwaki Nation. And our champion this year, men's Northern Traditional, Nathan Largo, 1st place from Loop, Arizona, Diné Nation. Now we go to men's Southern Straight. 5th place, Michael Grant Jr., Bloomfield, New Mexico. Umaha Nation. Fourth place, Lewis Perkins, Flagstaff, Comanche, Wichita, and Choctaw Nations. Third place, Denny Medicine Bird, Jones, Oklahoma, Cheyenne, and Kiowa Nations. Second place, Darian Adakai, Flagstaff, Arizona, Diné Nation. And our champion this year, men's Southern Straight, first place, Kiowa Kozad from Fairfax, Oklahoma, Kiowa, Osage, and Potawatomi Nations.
All right. We had a couple specialties. Listen up for some of our specials. This was our team dance, and they were called the Mongers. Hey. Once again, that Southern team, Moggers, make sure you check in there with them. There was 3 of them. They have an envelope for you. All right, in the applique, the women's applique on the donor special, the Oregon special, listen up, what a lineup we had with the beautiful women's applique. In third place, Michaela Sage, Comanche, all right, 0-2. Your second place, Nina Lasley, Meskwaki, Dakota. And your first place champion, Gina Hensley, Ho-Chunk, Menominee. Stand by as Ruben's going to take us through the drum groups right now. Champion singers, stand by.
Once again, on behalf of our dance judges of Alex and Dr. Lillian Gadwa, Alex Alvarez, thank you to all their dance judges coming forth. Hi, hi. And how do you say it in your language, Alex? Ahoo, he said, ahoo. On behalf of the singing judges, on behalf of Spud Brown, I want to say thank you to all my drum judges for coming forth and helping out. On behalf of Jermaine Bell, I want to thank all my northern judges for helping me out with the singing contest. Southern Style Singing in 5th place from Apache, Oklahoma, Otter Trail. Southern Singing, 4th place from Farmington, New Mexico, Buck Wild. In 3rd place, Southern Style Singing from Red Lake, Minnesota, Motown. In 2nd place, from Farmington, New Mexico, Kozad. And your Southern Singing Champions for Gathering 2022, from Norman, Oklahoma, Blazing Bear. Introducing the Northern Style Singing Contest. In 5th place, from Plummer, Idaho, by way of Guyana, Alberta, Canada, Bullhorn. In 4th place, from Newtown, North Dakota, The Descendants. In 3rd place, from Turtle Island, USA, Sharpshooter. In 2nd place, from Frog Lake, Alberta, Young Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, your Northern Style Singing Champions for 2022, GON, baby. Representing the Lakota and Cheyenne Nations, from Pine Ridge, South Dakota, Showtime! Your champions. And now, our women's backup singing contest. Your winner take all in the Southern Style women's backup goes to Kozad. Kozad ladies. Your Northern women's backup singing with Chocolata champion, winner take all, Northern Style women's backup goes to Cree Confederation.
We have a lot of lost and found items up here. One of them are gifts someone purchased. We have some keys. We have some fancy dance armbands.
Also, the birthday boys, the birthday girls in the house, Don't forget about Leroy Shoto Jr. Happy birthday. Birthday boy. Spankins for Leroy tonight. Lance McNabb, if you're still here, come on up. Lance McNabb, I have a hoodie for Nadine. Singing champions, Hunter Novi will come to you to take out our Eagle staff. Or what are we doing with the Eagle staff? We still got to take that out. We'll go with the champion song first there, Showtime. And Blazing Bear.
We have a pair of prescription Ray-Bans in a black case. We have another pair of glasses.
Our children are sacred to us, and when they first come into our home, we welcome them. When children are happy and feel wanted, they grow to be very, very strong. Today, we must protect our children. It does not matter what tribe we are from or where we live. We all know how important our children are to our cultures. That's why we protect them from severe illness, hospitalization, and even death from COVID by getting them vaccinated. Everyone 5 and older is eligible for a COVID vaccine.